Hi everyone, how are you? Fine, right? I am fine too. Today is the demonstration session for Oracle Performance Tuning. Okay, so Oracle Performance Tuning. Will in Oracle Performance Tuning, we'll discuss about first one is what is performance tuning. Next is what are the methods to follow to detect and resolve performance tuning or performance issues. And finally we'll discuss about one of the method that is very much important to resolve performance issues and to analyze performance statistics, that is explain plan. Okay, so we'll discuss all about this in this tutorial. So before that, going to in detail discussion, I just wanted to tell if you like my video, just give a like and just subscribe my channel so that I can upload more videos. And if you want any other videos of any other topic, you will just write down right below of this video, so that I on which topic you can you want my video, so that I can make a video for that and upload it for your learning. Okay, and now going to the today's topic. Today's topic about Oracle performance tuning. In Oracle performance tuning, first we have to understand what is performance tuning. So performance tuning is the process of optimizing Oracle performance for the execution of SQL statements. Okay, I am repeating: performance tuning is the process of optimizing Oracle performance for the execution of SQL statements. Okay, so in performance tuning, we have to understand how SQL statement is executes. What is the internal methodology Oracle is going to be performed to execute a SQL statements, right? So before that, I want to discuss about what are the methods to follow to detect and resolve the performance issues. So we have some tools or methods to resolve and analyze performance issues or resolve performance issues. Those methods are: analyze the statistics, and next one is rebuild index, and next is AWR report, and one of the very important method which I am going to discuss in today's session, that is explain plan. And finally, one method is there, that is profiling. But Oracle generally not recommend for profiling if all the other options is in if all the other options, if you not resolve the issues following all the other options, then you can go with the profiling as your last option. Okay, so that is the methods we have in our hand to analyze the Oracle performance and resolve the performance issues. Now we will discuss in detail about Oracle explain plan. Okay, so before going to discuss about Oracle explain plan, we have to understand that whenever we fire a SQL statements, what actually it happens. So I'm just going a brief detail of that. Whenever you are firing an SQL statement, it passes to the Oracle engine, and Oracle optimizer catch that SQL statement. Okay, and it looks about what methods or what access method of table it is using. Okay, this SQL statement is using. So what access method of table this SQL statement is using, and what are the join methods this SQL statement is using, and what are the other operations like indexes, sorting, aggregation, or order by this SQL statement is using. So depending upon this all these methods, Oracle Optimizer choose a access path. Okay. So Oracle Optimizer sees these all the methods which are being used by the SQL statements and choose one access path which in which the SQL is going to be executed, and according to a plan. Okay, so this plan is called the explain plan. So before generating explain plan, Oracle Optimizer actually choose a access path in which the SQL statement is going to execute, and before executing the SQL statement, it generates the explain plan for that SQL statement. Okay, so now I am discuss about what is explain plan. Okay, so explain plan basically the steps of operations performed by the Oracle internally whenever an SQL statement is executes. Okay, I'm repeating again. Explain plan is the steps of operations Oracle performs internally when a SQL statement is executes. Okay, so it depends on very many methods, that is as I told, access method of the tables, and join methods, and other operations like indexes, sorting, aggregation, and order by. All these operations is involved in this explain plan. Okay, so I'll show you how to generate the explain plan and how we can read the explain plan, and what are the key component of explain plan. We'll discuss and we'll see one by one. Okay, so now I am going to SQL command line. So here I have a table of EMP. So select star from EMP. So here 14 records are there in our EMP table. So I am making an explain plan for this SQL statement. Okay. So how to generate an explain plan? The command is explain plan for then the SQL statement. So I'm writing here explain plan for, and SQL statement is select star from EMP. Okay. So whenever I am firing this command, explain for plan for select star for EMP, it is actually not shows the result set. Okay, it actually makes the explain plan or execution plan internally and store it in an internal table. So I will display the result of that execution plan by a command select star from table dbms explain dot display. Okay, so select star from table dbms explain dot display. Now see, Here the execution plan is showing how many now I am explaining each column and each rows here. So here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 columns are in the execution plan. So first one is id, that comes that starts from 0. And here operations, this is the operations, this is the name on which the operations is being performed, how many rows are returned, and bytes in size, and cost, that is percentage of cpu. This cost is basically the cpu utilization, and the other device like io device utilization. Okay. And this is the time for the execution. So here the first operation is table access full. So we have to read the operation from the innermost operation. Okay. So here innermost operation is table access full. So this is the first operation have to be performed on emp table. So here 14 records will be extracted, and this is the bytes, and this is the cost, and this is the execution time. And next one is this is the select statement, and this select statement is executes. This will execute for 14 rows, and this is the bytes, and this is the cost, and this is the execution time. So here two operations will be performed, and statistics are given for each operations. So for this select statement, this is the execution plan. Okay. I am writing another execution plan joining two tables. One is employee and another is department. Okay. So I am writing here explain plan for select star from emp inner join dpt on emp dot dptno equal to dpt dot dptno. Okay, this is explained. Okay, so I am showing the explain plan. Select star from table dbms explain dot display. So see here, there are 5 steps of operations is to be performed, and the operations from the innermost step is table access full. That is employee table. Employee table has been accessed full, and this is the sorting operation, sort join, and next is index full scan, and table access by index row id. So here innermost operations are table access full. Okay, so on the top of that, a short join will be there. Okay, and here innermost is index full scan. On the top of that, table access by index row id. So in these two operations, the top of in those two operations is the merge join, right? So first employee table will be accessed full. All the rows will be accessed. So here 14 rows is showing. Okay, and for dpt table, since dpt in dpt table dpt number is the primary key, So it has an unique index on this primary key, because whenever you create a primary key on a table, it will automatically generate an index on that column. Okay, so that is the so on the dpt column, the index name is sys underscore this one. This is the index on dptno. So this index this is operation will be performed on that index full scan using this index, and table access by index row id. So this index will be used to search in the department table when it is matching with the department number with the employee tables employee department number. Okay, so whenever a matching is found, there will be a merge join. Okay, so after the getting the result means after employee tables rows has been fetched by a table access full, their 14 rows will be fetched, and their from the department table it will be accessed by index full scan since it is using an index on department number table. So it will be accessed by index row id, so it will fetch 4 records. Okay, so so these two result set when it matches, because employee department, all the department number in the department table has is also exist in the employee table. Okay, so finally when these two result set will be merged in merge join, only 14 rows will be displayed, right? Only 14 rows will come as a result set, right? There are four department also exist in the employee table. Okay, so finally select statement will gives the result set of 14 rows, right? Okay, so this is the bytes for each operations, and this is the cost of the operations for each operations will have a CPU utilization plus other IO utilization. This is the cost, the CPU utilization plus IO utilization, and this is the execution time for each operations. So here 6 operations will be performed. ID started from 0 to 5, and everything is showing here completely, right? So I think you have understood about the explain plan, how it is it can be generated, and what is its meaning of each operations, and how each operations can be, is to be performed. Okay, and how many bytes, what's the CPU, what is the cost of each operations, and what is the execution time. So these things I have described. Okay, so I think you have understood well. One more example I'll show you. Uh, okay, let me show you one more example. So I'll write here explain plan for select star from EMP inner join DPT on emp.dptno equal to dpt.dptno where empno equal to 7902. Okay, so I am here I am taking a particular employee, that is 7902 Ford. Okay, the employee name is Ford, and employee number is 7902. Okay, so here I am creating explain plan joining two tables, and for a particular employee whose employee number is 7902. Okay, so okay, it is explained, that is explain plan is generated. let let's see what is the explain plan. So select star from dbms dot explain, select star from table dbms underscore explain dot display. Okay, now see here, operations are quite different. Okay, here also 5 steps of operations, but operations are quite different. Okay, because we are taking a single employee, we are taking a where condition here, and we are going to fetch records for a single employee. Okay, so now the innermost operation, first one is index unique scan from dpt. Okay, so in dptno is the primary key, so there is an index with this number, so it will be accessed by index row id. Index unique scan will be here by this index, so index unique scan will be performed, and row will be accessed by index row id in department, and all that will match only one row. After that, in the, also emp table has the department number column, and emp table has also the employee number, which is the primary key. So here this index also is to be used. Okay, here also index unique scan is performed, and table will be accessed by index row id. Where is what is the where this index is in this table, this index is the employee number. Okay, this index is on employee number column of the employee table. So this index is will be used for accessing this table. Okay, so a table is accessed by index row id. So by this index it will access the row of this table. So when it matches, that will match only one record, so that's why it is coming here one. And finally, nested loop operation will be here. That means each row of the department, it will search for employee table, and it will found only one record. So that's why the nested loop operation will be performed, and it will found one record, and finally select statement will display one record. Okay, so that's the reason for all this, that's the explanation for all these steps of operations. Okay, and this is the bytes used, that is the size, and this is the cost, that means the cpu utilization plus io device utilization. This is the cost, and this is the execution time for each operations. Okay, so this is the complete set of operations performed for this sql statement joining two tables and where condition. Okay, so I think you have understood well this all this execution plan I have shown, from simple to complex, joining multiple tables using where clause and everything I have explained in detail. Okay, I think you have understood well about Oracle performance tuning methodologies, and what is performance tuning, and what is explain plan, how explain plan can be generated, and what are the steps of operations, and what is the meaning of that operations, and what is the other parameters, meaning of other parameters, and what is the cost of operations and execution time. So these things you have understood well, I think. So that's all for this tutorial session. And if you want to join my online training session on Oracle performance tuning, you just comment below in this video. I provide training for various Oracle technologies. If you go to my YouTube channel, that is RK Soft Academy. There various videos is already for on Oracle technologies. I have uploaded various videos on Oracle technologies, like Oracle SQL, Oracle Constraint. That is in two part. This video is a complete video which describes all the Oracle constraint and how it is used with examples. And this is the application of Oracle constraint. This is the second part. And in this video, all the constraint, how all the constraint is being used in the business application, I have shown here, and you can watch one by one sequentially. And I have uploaded other videos like a video of Oracle SQL, one video of Oracle PLSQL programming, and who are actually new in Oracle technology and learning new technology. So they can watch these videos, who are actually new to Oracle and learning this technology first time. They can watch this video, Oracle, that is introduction to database management system. This is the first part, and introduction to database management system. Second part, they will get to know everything about the database, and how we can use database, and what database can do for a business. Okay. And I have uploaded also other advanced topics of PLSQL programming, like Oracle cursors. That is complete video, you can watch out. And Oracle exceptions, that is the also the complete video. And another complete video is Oracle collections, that is very much important. This is the complete video where everything has been discussed in detail with examples about Oracle cursors, Oracle exceptions, Oracle collections. And also there is a video for Oracle arrays and V arrays. Okay. So you can watch out all these videos in my YouTube channel Soft Academy. If you like my video, just give a like after watching the video. And if you join my online classes, I provide training for all the Oracle technologies like Oracle SQL, Oracle database architecture and database design, Oracle SQL, that is structured query language, Oracle PLSQL programming, complete Oracle PLSQL programming. I provide training for Oracle forms and reports development, that is for business application development. And I provide training also for Unix shell scripting. Okay. So last 10 years I am providing all these trainings about Oracle technologies and Unix technologies. If you want to join my training, you just you just give a comment below my video in which training session you want to join, so that I can start that training session immediately. Okay. And there my WhatsApp number and calling number is mentioned in the caption slide of each video. If you see my caption slide of each video, you will get you will get the my number
connecting, and also for WhatsApp. Okay. So you can connect me in my number, or you can WhatsApp me in that number specified in my caption slide, or you can email me provided as in the description. Okay. So that's all for today's session. Just if you like my today's session on Oracle performance tuning, you just give me a like on this tutorial, and subscribe my YouTube channel, Soft Academy, so that I can make and what else you are looking for, means what videos you are looking for, what on which topic you just mention the topic. I'll make a video on that topic, and I can upload my video on YouTube channel, okay, for your learning. So that's all from my side. So thanks for watching my video, and that's all. Thank you. Bye.